Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Tom Chaplin from Master the Light Photography Workshops and Tours, and today I'm just going to be showing you a quick way that you can fix red and blotchy skin and change the color cast. So here's just a before and after so you can see what the final result will be, and then I'm going to talk you through the process of how you get there. Okay, so we're just going to use one type of adjustment layer for this. It's quite simple but is a really useful trick for dealing with specific color casts, and that is the hue and saturation layer. So we're going to make one of those. It's going to sit above our bottom layer. Our mask is going to be white for now. And all you need to do is come up here where it says master and change this to reds. Then we're going to grab our eyedropper tool here and we're going to select sort of the deepest part of the red. So that's going to be somewhere in here like this. And once we've done that, we've made that little selection. We're just going to drag our hue and our saturation all the way up so we can see which areas are going to be affected by our change. When we've done that, we just need to move the sliders in on the right hand side here to slowly pull back what is going to be affected by our change. To start with, we want to do maybe something quite targeted, and then we can make a second layer to affect sort of broader redness of the skin. So we've done this one. We can see that it's now just affecting the lips, in the nose, and then the particularly deep red bits in here. We just need to reset our settings back to 0. Now we're going to add some green, so away from red, so moving this way would make it more red, like towards purple. If we move it to the plus side, we can remove some red from this. So I'm just going to go to about plus 10 to start with. So it's just removing some of the red. I'm going to remove some of the saturation. We're not going to do very much, just -5. And then I'm going to add a little bit of lightness to, again, help take some of the color out. Now, if I show you before and after, you can see that's already quite a big change that we've got having happened. Now all we know is we don't want it to affect the lips. The rest of this is okay, but we don't want it to affect the lips. So we're just going to click on our layer mask. We're going to use the brush tool. We're going to make sure we're painting in black. And then we're just going to paint... Oh, my brush is really big. Okay. And we're just going to paint in black on our white layer mask. Just remove where we've affected the lips in here. So it doesn't have to take very long. And then if I turn it off and on, you can see it's not affecting the lips anymore. So the next thing you can do then is you can layer these. So if we make another hue saturation layer, we can do the same again. So we're going to change this to reds. We're going to use our eyedropper. We're going to select one of the redder points in the skin, drag our hue and our saturation all the way up so we can see what we're doing. Pull down these markers and we'll affect the skin more broadly this time. So we're going to affect a larger amount of the skin. Reset these back to 0. And again, add a little bit more of a yellow hue into the skin. Something like that. And we're just basically aiming to make the skin sort of roughly the same color throughout. Obviously, the light and dark is natural, and you'd use different processes to reduce that contrast. But in terms of the color, you've gotten rid of most of it there. I'm just got a little bit of lightness. Again, not too much, just like +2. Will be absolutely fine, and we're not going to do any saturation here. And same again, we're just going to copy our other hue saturation layer by just control clicking on the layer mask, pressing Shift-, and we can fill the effect. And if I just invert that layer so it's only affecting the lips, we've got the same effect. Again, you can draw it on if you'd like to with the brush tool, the same as we did before. Now if I show you before and after, we've got before with our really red skin, and our after where we've neutralized it. So thank you for watching today's video. I hope it's useful, and I'll see you on the next one.